Welcome to our guide on traveling internationally with an F1 student visa. This comprehensive guide covers everything you need to know for smooth journeys as an F1 visa holder. Here's how our video will be structured. Firstly, we will understand the difference between status and visa. Next, we'll discuss the procedure for traveling outside the U.S. after changing your status to F1. Lastly, we'll wrap up with important considerations needed for F1 students when traveling. First off, let's understand the basic difference between status and visa. It is essential to know these terms to manage your travels efficiently as an F1 student. Status dictates what activities you're legally allowed to do in the United States. For those on an F1 status, it allows you to study in an authorized institution. On the other hand, a visa is required when entering the U.S. and is usually a stamp in your passport showing you have permission to enter for your specific purpose. Now, if you've changed your status to F1 while being in the U.S., let's talk about traveling outside the country. There's a key difference regarding visas in such a scenario. Here's what you need to do if your F1 status was changed within the U.S., but you plan to travel internationally. You likely wouldn't have an F1 visa at this point, since it must be obtained from a U.S. embassy or consulate abroad. Make sure to apply for your F1 visa before traveling. For all F1 students, it's crucial to ensure your passport's validity extends at least 6 months beyond your intended stay. Keep a valid I-20 form with you, signed by your DSO. Always check the U.S. Department of State's website for updates on visa requirements. Contact your school's International Student Office for tailored advice, and ensure your SEVIS record is active. Here's a quick quiz. Why might an F1 student need to apply for a visa outside the U.S. after changing status within the U.S.? Is it A, the visa must be obtained from a home country, B, the U.S. Embassy can issue it only abroad, C, to confirm their F1 status, or D, it is easier to get it abroad? You may pause the video now to think about the answer. We will discuss the correct answer in the next section of the video. The correct answer is B. The U.S. Embassy can issue it only abroad. The visa process generally requires a consulate or embassy outside the United States. Let's recap the key points. Understand the distinction between status and visa. Ensure to apply for your F1 visa at a U.S. embassy if your status was changed in the U.S. Always check your passport's validity and keep necessary documents handy, and get updates from reliable sources before you travel. Thank you for spending your time learning with us today. We hope you found this guide useful, and we'd love for you to like, share, and subscribe for more valuable content. Tell us about your experiences and thoughts in the comments section below.